Hey guys, what's up? What's up? How you doing? Sorry that I was a little late today. Had a busy busy week for me. So I'm gonna hope, but no, this Wednesday I will be back to my normal time, like 1:30. But today I was just really busy. So another short video today. I heard that Rev went live, and not only that, I heard a very interesting person came in there. Well, would you believe I actually have some receipts about this person, and I will show them when I get to them, because you know, guys, I am the king when it comes to the receipts. So, if you're new, thanks for coming by. If you haven't subscribed already, about 30% aren't, so please hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the like button. I try to get 100 likes video just to get me out to the algorithm. I want to say thank you very much to everybody who's been liking and subscribing, because the last couple of videos I've gotten over 100, so I'm saying thank you to all you, and I greatly appreciate it. And you know, as a lot of people online need to understand, it has nothing to do with other creators' opinions or fifis. It has to do with what you guys think, your opinions and fifis. So thank you very much for letting this humble channel have a little voice for these little cows. But you know what? Let's get into the cowdom. Wouldn't you say? All right, here we go. Nice pause face, Rev. Ha ha. All right, let's just get him. Let's get him going. And this is the only video I'm gonna do for today, because, like I said, I'm short on time. But Wednesday, there's that Shanny video I definitely want to cover, because there's a lot of there's a lot of issues I have with that. Let's just say. But this one, I heard some interesting things about. So yeah, let's just get into it, and then I'll show you those interesting things when they happen. Ew, you pig.
In terms of production stuff, I think this is probably the best thing, one of the best products you ever bought, Shanny. This heart O-ring. Thanks. No,
hey,
definitely.
Three Fates
it's like
and
one of the best
Mousy
things you
and
ever purchased.
Courtney and Guido,
and that's saying a lot, because
Apples.
man, you pick good stuff.
Thanks.
I gotta tell people about that.
Yeah, I bet you do.
Yeah, that's a fun thing about Shanny that probably not many people know about, but you should, because it's cool.
Thank you.
Yeah, I could just go.
Hey Rev, just real quick, when you watch this later, please comment. I want you, Rev, to comment in my thing. How does it feel that you have to like kiss her big ass? And you also have to wipe too. How does that feel that you can't disagree? You know, everything is basically Shanny's mind, Shanny's thoughts, her opinions. What about your own? How does that feel, man? And really, one day it's gonna hit you. I think it does hit Rev. He always has these moments of clarity. I don't know if when he gets high on that Delta 8, he gets the clarity. I don't know when, maybe after may or may not have a conversation with his uncle, and his uncle's like, Rev, or Jason, you need to do something. That'd be funny if he called him Rev. But you know, Jason, you need to do something about the situation ASAP, because I can't have this big woman living in my house.
That's a huge bitch.
Stanking it all up. You know, like I want to sell this house one day. Look at these curtains behind you, that they are friggin' yellow, and you guys just keep sitting here begging for money and smoking cigarettes. It's really pathetic. So I don't know. I can only guess. I mean, at one time when he was like, you don't deserve to sit on that couch, and you peed all over it. I mean, that was great. But Rev, those moments of clarity are gonna come more and more. You know, and then the day when you realize she's taking everything from you, it wasn't internet trolls, man. It was you. Internet trolls didn't say, hey Shanny, here's Rev's bank account and his stock information and all that. Go crazy. That was you.
Like, it wouldn't matter. Like, she could be with her tablet. She used to use like an Amazon Fire quite a bit. I think it was an Amazon Fire HD. And I could trust her to just go like on Amazon when we had money.
Sucks that you don't.
I'm sorry.
And remember, Rev, even you said in the video that she spent your money. You said $700,000, so why would you say that and then, turn around and be like, oh, that didn't happen? Even if you were upset, even if you were on substances, which I don't think you were at that point, you were just really pissed off that you had to leave yet another place. Because you know what, Rev? I'll give you this. Those older videos when you were like in the Great Debate days and all, you weren't bouncing from house to house, to the house you were in with your mom, to your uncles over here, to the the houses you owned and all that. You weren't doing that. You didn't start doing that until you moved in with Shanny, or had Shanny move in with you with the kids, because you thought that could evade the trolls. But what does Shanny do? Like day one, shows the house she's in, talks about the area, goes outside. You guys, dude, you're just really stupid. Really, you're like Nick Bravo when it comes to trying to hide where you are. It's like find the crappiest, shittiest Section 8 apartment. There's Nick and Stabella.
I hope Donnie's out there. I'm going to be talking to Donnie about serious jobbies.
Who?
Okay. I need friggin' money and I'm sick of it. I just, already. I was a very privileged individual in life. And like I hear Joe
oh yeah,
Biden,
right,
like,
Danielle?
making fun
I
of
hear
people
you.
that inherited money. I'm like, well, I'm with Don, I inherited my money. I had to watch my mother die of cancer.
Yeah, dude, that sucks. You know what? I'll say that. That sucks. But you know what, Rev? Most people, even me, I don't go at you for that. I ain't gonna go at you or attack you for a death. And I always say, it's even in my description, don't attack these people. Karma will will do what she does. You don't have to do anything. Just watch. You don't have to engage. That's called cow tipping, and we don't want to do that here. But with that being said, nobody, not one channel I've ever watched has went at you or went at that your mom passed away over cancer. No, Rev, who does that? Who comes at you for your mom? Better yet, who makes up that she has the same cancer your mom has, so you think she's about to pass away? That's Shanny. That's the big what's eating Gilbert crate right next to you. That's who does that. That's messed up, dude. Rev, you should think about that. You don't want to talk to me? Fine. But seriously, think about that. And like I told you, Rev, my door is always open. You ever want to come on, I will give you a link. Because, and it's not for me to platform you. And I ain't going to come at you with kid gloves. I'm coming at you. But I also have a lot of, very interesting things to say and ask you. Very articulate things. Things that I am very curious about. But I still think that that's wrong. That that Shanny comes at you with what your mother died of. Like that one day when you yelled at her, you don't know the couch you're sitting on. You should have said, you don't know what happened. Unlike you, Shanny, I was there. I took care of my mother when she died. Where was Shanny? She was with you when Betty was in hospice. She doesn't know what it's like, man. You know why? Because she don't give a shit about nobody but herself. Facts.
Because I was there through everything of her dying,
I believe
I'm
you.
not saying that I earned it. I'm just saying that was wrong. There's no next to Shanny, because Shanny took number one. Because like Shanny to me is like my mom in a lot of ways, and it's not Freudian or
No. And okay, all right. Maybe you think she's like your mom in the fact that she pulls this like, oh, we can't go to a doctor because the Illuminati's gonna take your brain. Yeah, I'll give you that. Shanny has said some weird stuff, and I've heard, no offense, when your mom was alive, and again, not trying to insult the dead, but she said some questionable stuff. She didn't really want you to leave the house. But she is not like your mom when it comes to the type of cancer your mom passed away from, Rev. And don't let that big woman there manipulate you.
No, weird sexualization of your mother or whatever. My mom was very what you would want to have a wife in terms of the qualities that would make a good wife. And Shanny's that. She's my mom, but plus romantic. You know, I wasn't romantic with my mother. I wasn't a freak like that at all.
Hey, listen here, Christian.
So, okay. I finally got a tax check for the first time in my life instead of owing. That's awesome, Ouija lady.
Yes,
That's
you do.
really
That was
paid.
kind of weird.
See,
that
now,
was.
If Biden's system could be that you're going to get rebates instead of having to owe the government, I'm for Biden. You know, we need to give money back to the people. I'm feeling pretty good, Cruella, today. That's why I came on. I'm feeling pretty good and medicated and not just good. Because you guys have blessed us a lot, and I want to thank you guys.
Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Hey, Rev. Again, when you watch this later, because I know you will. The fact that Shanny has never said, "Hey, honey, why don't you go to a doctor? You know, free clinic over here in PA. Get that checked out. Make sure." Because I'm telling you, Rev, the older you get, the more that's gonna hurt. You can't do that to your neck so wildly in your late 40s, early 50s. That's gonna hurt. You're gonna mark my words, man. I'm just saying, you're gonna end up wearing some sort of a neck brace because that. And I get what that's from. That's from you drinking hardcore whiskey. I knew people just like this that did this. You know, they always say that drugs, you'll feel like you want to die, but with alcohol, you will, because it messes up your whole nervous system. Alcohol is basically a poison, you know, and it should be definitely talked about on a future stream. How I feel about it, you know, it's a love-hate relationship for that type of stuff. But there's certain alcohol I feel like wine, you know, a little bit like a glass is okay, but then hard alcohol, which obviously isn't. I mean, look, if this is gonna happen to you just because you don't have it, that's not good for you. At least pot, regular marijuana that's not laced, I'm saying, you could be like, oh, it sucks, I don't have weed, you know, be a little irritable, but I'm not gonna be all like, ah, ha, ha, I need weed, you know. But yeah, let's continue, folks.
You're really kind. Even if you are being fake and being a fake friend, if you're monetarily helping me, I love you. You know, you're really kind.
Yeah, but don't you fucking ask any questions about children. Rev.
It doesn't matter if it's manipulative money. We need money so bad. And this is just the way the fucking world works.
For you guys, Rev. You know, and it's so funny. You might think that people are trolling you. To me, some people are trying to snap you back into reality. Like, dude, put down the Delta 8 and actually listen to what people are saying. You know, I think throughout the years that I've been watching you, people that were on your side actually had a problem with you, looked at some of these reaction videos and went, huh, that's the same problem, but they're telling me that that's fake, but they just did the same thing to me. Like, it's not hard to put two and two together, man. And you are being manipulated. Because there's really nothing wrong with Shanny. It's just laziness and obesity. But, you know, if she's got swelling in her legs, I wouldn't be surprised. She doesn't walk around. But you should make her wipe her own butt, man. That her arm is smaller than where her butt is. Like, I don't believe that. I don't believe those physics. You get like a yardstick and measure and see if it would reach.
I was naive as fuck because I just always had money myself.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Biden. Good. Yeah. It's only for $150, but better than not. Hey, God bless you, you know. I'm happy for you, Ouija lady.
Oh, 3 fates. Well, there you go. 42. Yeah, cirrhosis. I'm sorry to hear, but it is a real thing. And, you know, we've all have talked about either people that have alcoholism or cancers, like on this channel, just to show people that it is a real thing. And that's why me, along with a lot of other people that watch Rev and Shanny, do get very angered at the stuff they say, because everyone that I know that either has alcoholism or is dying from it, or cancer or mafibro, they've never tried to monetize it. I mean, I literally saw like a week ago an article. A woman had a huge GoFundMe for her fake cancer scam, and she's in jail now, thank God. And that's what I think people like that need. They definitely need to understand and be humble that you can't do that. But to me, most people that are going through that are actually going through that, they talk to their family, and their family helps them out, because it's embarrassing. But thank you for speaking up. I appreciate you. If guys, we got some green hearts for 3 fates, I would appreciate it.
I always got rebates
Hey,
because I
Vaughn.
had an accountant. I paid my account. Hi from Minnesota, the Aaron. What's up, Aaron Ann? I paid an accountant every year to do my taxes, and I always either paid 0 or had a couple rebates. But the city taxes in Scranton are, wow, $4,000. Last time I had to pay him, it was in excess of $4,000 for the city taxes. My mom worked in tax office tax. Fuck this year. Everyone owes money when they never did. They charged the tax system halfway through taxes. What? Slayer Chaos. That's a sick name. And we saw Slayer today. It was on Shanny's game, Slayer backpack, and I'm like, sick, a Slayer backpack? And she's like, no, not the band. I'm like, oh, it's in the game. I hear... Fucking bitch. I hate it.
Professional streamers, folks.
Not cooperative. Hey. You can't just... What's up, Slayer Chaos? That's a great name, though, So what am I here to talk about? I am here to preach, actually. We'll go to that, but I'm just going to have fun with you for a while I'm going to read Bible stuff. We're going to talk about the Bible and stuff. I'm going to have this actually be like episode 1 of a Revelation News type thing. Everyone in my office got big refunds. Good. Maybe get an accountant. Hey, I highly recommend that if you could afford it. My accountant was damn good, based in Scranton.
Yeah.
He was in the...
Why didn't you, Rev? Oh, Trash Panda, thank you. You've been a sponsor for 2 months. I appreciate your continued support. I hope you've been having fun here. But thank you. And guys, if you want to put cool things out like that, apparently those are free just for being members. Considering being a member. You don't have to, though. Like I said, a like and a subscribe is free, and that's fine with me. And you can always share, too. But again, thank you, Trash Panda. I do hope you have hope you're having a lot of fun here. It's a good chat. I have the best chat. It's the Crypt chat. We are the Crypters. But anyway, let's get back to Rev. But thanks again.
Business. His dad was in the business. He was like a standard in Scranton since like 1930. His name is Ganator and Jones firm. And $500. They did everything, and usually I pay nothing. Usually.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say, Rev. Okay, $500. You didn't do nothing, and guess what? What did you get, Rev? A return. Tell me how much return that you got from Shanny when Shanny took over. After your family said, "Hey, Rev," they pulled him aside, or whoever, probably the uncle, and they said, "Rev, that family friend, he does really good work with taxes. He's actually, he's keeping your money going," because that's what you do. For people who don't know, if you have a good amount of money, a nest egg or whatever, something that's given to you, gifted to you, to keep that going, you put it in good stocks and you move them around. This is what you do. You just don't buy a bunch of stocks that you might think might do good and then lose it all. Even the cryptocurrency he did, I think if Rev would have held on to it, this year, all those Ethereums and the other one went up. He could have sold it. You know what I'm saying?
Federal, definitely nothing. Because I was making like $40,000 a year, which was, oh my God, plenty for me, Yeah. Do you know Larry Frost is? He's one of Von Helton's relatives. He wants to interview you. Really? No.
Really?
I've never heard it. I'm not in that community. Sorry. H&R Black said he never seen huge refunds. Taste of other people. My mom worked there a lot.
Man, that must suck, Rev, knowing that we're all getting our tax return refunds, thousands of dollars, and he's just sitting there with nothing. But again, you know what? Karma will come at you, especially if you're someone like Rev and disrespects culture and stuff, and goes online and begs for money for people that he knows don't really like him. Because you know what? Rev has not really apologized for anything. And any time he's tried to, you look at the past videos.
Is Chance Wilkins really a pedophile?
Cyrax is definitely a pedophile.
What the
He
fuck?
sent a masturbation video.
Wow, talk about a setup, bro.
Trash Banda the Smug Princess has just donated $5 through Super Chat. Membership is totally worth it. Okay, sign fun stuffs and good people. Consider joining today.
Oh well, thank you very much for the $5 trash pan, and I agree. We do have a lot of fun times, and you know what? I'll also agree that in the Discords we get to really know each other in there. You know, in a way where you really can't, like, people can have panels on YouTube. I feel like Discord is more personal because, you know, it's just not out there for anyone to see later. I don't know. I just feel like it's a lot more intimate and personal between everybody. But thank you. I appreciate it. Let's keep going with Rev. Ha ha.
People get fucked over. H&R Block. Okay.
Oh, am I?
H&R Block are the IRS. Maybe. That's
Ah.
an inside job.
Yeah, I'll make sure I'm closer to this damn
The
thing.
IRS is an inside job. That's true. The IRS is the collection arm of the Federal Reserve. That's what the IRS is.
Yeah, I don't know why I'd be choppy.
I guess it's just who went there at our H&R Block everyone owed. Oh, Jesus. Okay. That sucks. That might, what's up, Chubby Dubby? Look, if you're gonna have billionaires,
See, before the creator studio is saying that YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming, so maybe that's why the buffering's happening. But I'll look into it. Like I said, I just have the one video today. I just wanted to put something out. If it gets that bad, it's always going to be good in the replay. So I understand if you'd have to come back to watch the replay. But I will try to keep going. But you know, I hope I'll just try to talk very, very close to the mic.
Really a pedophile?
Cyrax is definitely a pedophile.
What the
He
fuck?
sent a masturbation video.
Wow, talk about
Duck
a
Duck
setup,
Goose has
bro.
just donated $5 through Super
No,
Chat.
I don't got the.
You're a bit choppy sounding and your stream buffers at times. Do you have your VPN on?
No, it's the what do you call it? It's saying YouTube is saying yeah, YouTube is saying that it's got something to do with the what do you call it? But here, like I said, I'll keep going. When the video comes back, it'll be easier to hear later.
okay, we're gonna have billionaires. Okay, they're gonna have to actually pay something. They should not have the ability to get an accountant where they pay zero. That's crazy. Like, I always support capitalism, but I'm not there anymore because it's not charitable enough. Capitalism on its own, unbridled, with no guidance of moral virtue, is a shit system. It doesn't work right because there's too much greed. Hence, in my opinion, with that understanding now that that's the way that this shit works, because I was privileged as fuck. I never wanted for anything.
Yeah, no shit.
I had to figure this out in a way to lose it and then see it from the inside of being broke as fuck and having nothing except debt. They're crooks fucking as small peons. That's right. I love your avatar, actually. That's Sloth, right? Is that Sloth? Goonies?
No, I don't got no VPN on actually.
Goonies is great. I want to see the Goonies. You love Scott. She's playing her game. I'm happy to see Shanny functioning. I'm really happy to see you up and like doing something. It makes me happy to see you when you're, active, more active.
Yeah. Not as loopy. Get
Yeah.
out of it.
Very much.
Sorry.
I know. No, you don't have to apologize. I just love you.
I love you too.
Tax preparer. Yeah. Classic movie Goonies. Absolutely, it's so good.
It's the best.
I just love Short Round. What's the Y Quan? What's his name? I don't want to disrespect.
He's
him.
an Oscar winner now.
What's his name? Damn it!
Ki Kwan.
Ki Kwan. Yeah, Ki Kwan something.
Yes, Keyquan. Here, I'm gonna move it up for a bit
The
if
file. I'm sure.
if it's actually not working so well. Again, I don't know why, but I have everything off. But let me. I'm gonna try to do some things, but I'm just gonna move them up. Like I said, I'm gonna be. It's gonna be a short video today.
Taxing you in this way, and then they're sending money to put into bombs for the Ukraine and stuff like this. They would tell you that you clearly have. There's predators in your government that are exploiting your resources, which is the military-industrial complex, which is absolutely true. Okay, 10 trillion, in excess of $10 trillion to bombs. Why? That's nuts. That makes no sense. Hi. That's really See, you look cute.
The ghost wants me to be seen for
He
some
wants
reason.
you to, because you're pretty and everybody loves you. You know.
Okay,
Christ in heaven. Hi, cherished. Cherish. I sang that song like Arthur Morgan on Smule. You should go follow my It's Jason Avocados on Smule. You should follow that because I did some good shit. Hi, Cherish. We love you, Cherish. You're so blessed and a lovely person. Dolly Parton vibes are awesome. A lot of company are fucking over people with taxes. My mom's full-time just stopped tax out of her paycheck after she came back from her heart surgery. Didn't take enough money for it.
That's awful.
Yeah, we love you, Cherish. You're so sweet. That sounds illegal.
Haha.
Power bill was $678 in March. I'm sorry. That's not funny. I apologize. Oh my god. What? My mom would look at that bill and go, what the? I know you play a lot of video games, Jay, but how? $678.
The giggling fairy. So I guess I'm gonna look forward to that in the game. Is the giggling fairy?
What? Okay.
The giggling fairy. Hashtag no Diddy.
Fucking froze with my furnace set at 60. Jesus, I'm so sorry.
The computer fucking blacked out.
Again?
Yeah.
Oh my god, how is that happening? The fan's on.
It's just my luck.
You need a laptop fan cooler. Pipes froze. Oh my god, I'm sorry, Ouija
That's
lady.
awful.
No, that's what I've been on the watch. I'm like, I'm like Jack in The Shining, the caretaker of the Overlook here. And I'm watching for that type of bad shit. Always. I even check the roof underneath. I go up in the attic every now and then, and I look at the roof to make sure there's no new wet spots or nothing in the roof. I'm like caretaker right now. Like Jack in The Shining. And this is my Wendy.
God, don't, nah, that's just creepy shit.
It's not, though, if you know the real story. He loved Wendy and Danny.
Dude, he tried to kill them with an axe.
That's because he was possessed, man. It was demonic possession.
Please, I don't want you to be demonically possessed so you
I
can
won't
try to
be.
kill my ass.
I won't be, dude, because I got Jesus.
Okay.
Time to type. Good night, that whole thing, right? They're all saying
I like a lot of 70s shows, but I'm weird that way.
Hey, not your bitch. I'm sorry about never... I really apologize for partly it's my depression. I'm going to be honest with you. I got to be motivated, and I really want to make money, and I am motivated. I've already gotten in trouble for something I've never even used with this live.me, not your bitch. I'm going to wave at you. Apparently, I was supposed to have followed some account that I wasn't supposed to. I've never used the fucking app yet. Anyway... It's a lot of cam girls, and that's, when you're married, it's fucking weird. It's like, why are you on this? Because you feel like a fuckboy or something.
I think we are heading back to those times again.
It's good to see you.
Ew.
Coop. I love Mary Tyler Moore. I watched a lot of that as a kid. I liked Dick Van Dyke Show.
Yeah, I've watched a lot of Dick Van Dyke.
Yeah, I loved Lucy.
I did too. The Honeymooners?
Not much.
No.
Didn't watch it.
Oh,
That was on PBS.
Yeah.
It was not on Nick at Night, really.
It was.
Nick at Night was my shit.
Yeah.
I watched
Happy Days.
all the time, yeah.
Yeah.
I really wasn't a huge fan of Happy Days, but I'd watch it for funsies. Laverne.
But yeah, after for Wednesday stream, I'll just make sure. Like, it was been fine the last couple of days. I don't know, every so often, because I have nothing on that can take any energy from from the stream. I closed a bunch of stuff, so let's just keep going. Like I said, it's not gonna be long today. And like I said, you guys can. It's recording, so when the stream is done, everything should be perfect. You can watch it again. And hang out with the replay crew, because a lot of the replay crew doesn't get to watch me till later. But who knows, maybe around this time, I'm usually not live at this time, so maybe more traffic is in versus an hour and a half ago, so who knows.
Shirley,
Oh,
definitely.
I love Laverne and Shirley.
Yeah,
what was that thing they used to say all the time?
I have been depressed, man, and I gotta get out of it.
You're depressed because
There's
it's
a place
shady.
I want to work that I'm really excited to work at if they just hire me.
Yeah, right.
It's always the answer is like, oh, we're not hiring at this store, but you could go to like Wilkes-Barre.
bullshit.
Well, like, Jesus Christ, where's the money for gas gonna come from? MASH. That's Shanny's dad's favorite, right?
That is my dad's favorite. Thank you for remembering.
Yeah, I would remember. I really like him.
Uh-oh. Sorry.
Professional
Your mother's just a
YouTube.
cancer, MASH was great. MASH was probably one of the best shows. I would say the sequel, I read the sequel to The Shining, and it really shows that Jack didn't love his family and how fucked up Danny turns out because of it, and he learns his gifts and how he teaches his assistant child. Well, if that's what they made, okay, can you explain to me, is that really like the story according to Stephen King? Like, is that the sequel shows that Jack did not love his family at all? That would be shocking to me. My brother watched MASH. I can't stand my brother. That's rough. Sorry. Oh, Jesus. I'm sorry about that. I'm sorry about that. Internet's messing up tonight for me. God bless you, Cherry.
That's so relatable.
The Bear. Have I watched The Bear? What is The Bear about? I don't think I have, Neocat Goddess. Good luck on the job. My devotional today talked about putting energy and worrying about things happening, not allowing the Lord to show his plan. Amen. Thank you, Coop. I accept that. I'm ready to make money, Yeah, the book is Wittenberg by Stephen King. It's called The Sleep Doctor. Oh, God, the movie. Don't watch the movie. The movie sucks and nothing. Like the book, we cannot remember it. I bought it. We
That
bought
wet
the
brain.
movie and we've watched it at least 5 times. And
I don't remember any of it.
and I don't remember a single scene except the very beginning of it when they're, I don't know, it's like a little girl on the side of the river and there's like these creepy males and it looks like they're going to like assault her or something.
What?
That's all I remember. And then the whole rest of the movie is a blur. I don't remember any of it. I'm so glad Shanny's up and laughing and enjoying this night. Me too, Chubby Dubby. See, people love you.
Thank you.
You see the love? My dad gave me $150 to fix my car because of the oil leak. Oh my God! I hope that you get it fixed, kitty. I love my ride, and I just want to protect it from demons.
Oh shit.
I'm gonna be on for a while. Yeah.
I need to plug in the back of the computer.
It's nothing like the book. It made me so. What?
Kind of stuck. Can you help me plug the back of the computer real quick? Thank you, love.
Yeah. And Night Shyamalan
Going on here?
movie.
Oh, those are really.
We'll make anything really good though. Signs.
And
Got the fan on. That's the reason. Yeah, and I like that. The devil's just a few. My brother watched Signs, and he still sleeps with a gallon of water beside his bed. Have to drop it off the shop Sunday, pick it up Wednesday, and after I pay the bills, my mom and I have a good time together. That's good, cute kitty.
What was another good M. Night Shyamalan? Oh, I See Dead People. That was a good one.
Yeah.
I see Ted. Oh, you mean you're talking about the one with Bruce Willis? How about Unbreakable? To me, Unbreakable is the best M. Night Shyamalan movie.
The one with Bruce Willis, not
Unbreakable.
Unbreakable. Yeah.
It's all right. I really,
was okay.
back in the day, I love that movie. I watched that movie a lot back in the day.
The Village was horrendous.
No, it's not. I thought The
I
Village
agree
was
with that.
The
good.
mermaid one, that was horrible.
Oh,
the
yeah.
lady in the lake.
Yeah, that was.
Oh, what are we seeing here?
That was.
Actually, you know what? Maybe. Nah, this is actually pretty down.
It's absolute dog shit. Yeah, that sucked.
Oh, I just wanted to see.
That was horrible.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, does he like just put a bunch of like stuff near her because she can't move, can't walk? I love this. Can't move, can't walk for no reason.
In the lake. Or
Yeah, that was horrible.
some fucking stupid movie.
That
like
was absolute dog shit. Yeah, that sucked. The best, I think, next to Signs is his best movie, I think. I think Signs is his best. But next to that, I would pick, you fucking bitch. I hate it.
Unbreakable?
Hang on, guys. Sorry. I need to get this case off because it's just too big.
What happened to your laptop?
I want to do Smule, man. I miss that so much.
Smule sounds fun.
Good. Sorry about that, but I got it now, so we're good. Okay, sorry. That's pathetic. Oh my god. But we should just keep this shit on the O-ring. That looks so sick, that color. That color's like the fucking tricky video, Christian Sands. That's fucking crazy looking color. You remember Tricky?
No.
You don't remember them? You don't remember him?
No.
The black rapper dude.
No.
You're working again. I really hope that stops overheating for you because I think it's starting to frustrate you.
It really is. That's
So
why I've been going on my Switch.
I understand.
Because the fan needs to be.
You pop out at the screen, dope. Yeah, it's pretty sick looking. It's like crazy. I like that. O-rings are the shit, and Shanny's awesome because she's like, this is the one, and she was right. It's really cool. Yeah, about Bible stuff, really. That is why I came on in the first place.
Yeah. Okay.
And it is important to talk about. But are we gonna? You blew out an O-ring once. That's fucking crazy, Mike. Michael Myers.
Oh, okay. Here we go. Like I said, I wasn't gonna be long today, but this is where I wanted to really get to. As you see, there's this guy in here called Michael Myers. Now, who would that be, folks? Now, a lot of us have had I've seen this name in chat before. A lot of us have questioned and wondered who would that be. Well, I'm here to tell you right now, that's Teddy Bear. That's Teddy Bear. When he wants to start with people now, he's pulling the oh my god, who did this? Shanny used to do this. I think even Nick Breva did this, where you would pretend to be someone else, and now every time he just talks about Halloween references. But this is Michael Myers, for real. How do I know that? Well, you want to see some proof? Oh, well, I just happen to have some proof and receipts right here. He's been going into a lot of chats lately. One in particular, her name is Jessica. Jessica Messica. And a lot of people told her, like, hey, you better watch out for that dude. Hold on a second. You better watch out for that dude because he is a scumbag, disgusting, beat up his sister, blah, 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 blah. So she has been watching out for him. And, I'm new to Jessica's channel. She covers Null, Naked and Laughing, stuff like that. So the point is, though, is that he was in there. He was in there very recently as Michael Myers, and you guys know how Teddy Bear is. He's stupid, right? He is. He's a moron. Look at this. This is him in Jessica's chat very recently, and he was commenting. From what was told to me, because I wasn't in the chat at this time, he was commenting as the Michael Myers channel, and apparently he forgot, and he switched over to the Teddy Bear. Noticed no more feathers because he dicked over Feather and maybe or maybe not have murdered her chickens. But anyway, he puts this on. Sometimes I get to wear the bondage jacket here at the Institute. That's uh-oh. You fucked up, dude. Teddy Bear, what institute? What you're in a crazy house? What are you talking about? What institute? What are you talking about? It's like me and other people were saying when you were going into. See, the thing is, Teddy, you went into Jessica's chat, Rev and Shanny's chat on the Instagram, and Naked and Laughing chat, Nick Bravo's chat. You went to all these chats, and people, it's like they rounded down. Who would care so much? Who has no life? Who's hiding from the police because he has 4 warrants for with his sister? He's a scumbag. You're caught. Once again, you're caught. And you're stupid. And guess what? Jessica saw this and said, you said you weren't that guy. And would you believe what happened next, folks? He ran away like a little bitch with his little dick between his legs. Yes. So, Teddy, I love to laugh at you. You're not smart. We caught you. But here, let's listen to what this idiot has to say to Rev. This was only yesterday. But yeah, so you guys see that? Michael Myers. Teddy came in there, forgot that he was not in the sock account, just like Shanny has done and all these other cows, and he showed his nasty pimply ass. Again. Like the stream for that.
Oh, man. My mother's really happy I'm working to keep up with the bills without being so stressed. Plus, I was able to get new phones for her and I. Well, that's
yeah, 3 fates.
Hey, that's great, cutie kitty. I pray for that type of stuff for me. I want to get an iPhone SE for myself. I hear they're really cheap. The small guys, I want one of them. I want an iPhone SE.
Oh, I know, dude, brothers, right?
I am an iPhone person completely. You know what I mean?
But you see that name, you'd be like, hey, Teddy.
I'm iPhone all the way.
All right.
I'm in your bushes. Can you bring me some water? I would, man. You two are a couple goals. So cute. Oh, my God.
So, okay. So, again, like I said, because I don't want the thing to be buffering. You guys can watch the replay, and it'll be a lot better. But I'm just going to say this now. I think this is damn creepy that Teddy's saying that he's in their bushes pretending to be Michael Myers. Like, what, is he out there with a kitchen knife, allegedly? Like, this is sick, man. Like, dude, turn yourself into the police. Go back to Missouri, you loser. But I guess he thinks it's cool to pretend that he's like this guy. Like, I don't know. You know? Like, dude, why don't you pretend to be your uncle? Because, if you guys don't know, Teddy's uncle's also a serial killer. Killed somebody, shot them in the head, Christmas Eve. And I wish I was joking, but no. Like, Teddy Bear Josh comes from a disgusting, disgusting family. So I could see why he loves murderers and serial killers.
Hey, she's awesome, and it's crazy that people say the stupid dog shit they do, Such hate. They don't even know, what they're missing. She's cool as shit,
Oh, yeah, Pink Barbie? I believe it.
Ever knew. That's for sure.
Ha ha.
There's no doubt. Thank you. You're second to none. You're the coolest chick I ever knew. And sweet and actually morally sound, all of it,
Oh. Hey, my stream health just changed. So you guys should be getting a better stream. Guys, tell me right now in the comments, is things working? Because then I'll just finish it out. Like I said, I'm sorry for that little bit right there. If you do watch the replay, that should be perfectly fine because it records. But it's telling me now everything's all good. So you let me know if everything's all good, right? Hey, nothing's too good for my people.
Well, probably the same people, Mike,
Weirdos.
The same folks.
Folks.
The same folks. The same fucking crew. Somebody was in here saying, we love Carrie, and I was like, no, you're banned. I'm not, I can't do it, I'm letting it go, but I'm not going to let hate be around it. It's not going to work. I got the Motorola
If someone says they like a channel, how is there hate around it? If they know, the thing is, you don't want to force people to not like a channel and then give you money. And then when they go, well, whatever happened with that child stuff? You didn't really abuse the child, right? They were making that up. All those screenshots of police interactions and you being disgusting and the child abuse and going after kids with kicking them in the ribs, Shanny hitting you in the head with a bag of chips. Like, that didn't happen, right? On June 7th, 2022 at 22:02 hours. There was no Officer Van Wyk. That's a fake name. That just sounds like Van Wilder. I mean, come on. I'm sure if you take this police report case number and put it into the Scranton police station thing, nothing will come up, right? Well, guys, go ahead. If anyone don't believe this, please call my bluff. 2022-000194997. Go look for yourself. Fighting over TikTok and YouTube. These people had nothing left. All they had is their kids. They were down to their cats. Their guinea pig unfortunately died from being frozen to death, and it's still out there. The rumor, maybe or not Shanny and Rev ate it, but they had nothing left. All they had left to turn their life around, at least get financial help, maybe be better people, get some sort of counseling, was those two boys. And once they were gone, they gave up. But tell me, Rev, am I making this up? Reviewed by Stelmack Robert? Is that a fake? Are these fake names? Again, guys, go ahead. Go take a look. It's really there.
Razor Plus, and so far I love it. Oh man, what a great phone that was back then.
I love razors.
Me too. I had one for a while.
I did too.
Those that don't matter. Thank you, Jared. See, that's beautiful. I like that way of looking at things. Those that don't matter, guess what? They don't matter. Amos in Andy. Just joined. What's up? My internet has paused again. I'm sorry, Jared. Not to be rude, but you refer to me as Mikey or Michael, please. Not.
Wow. Look at this guy. Dude, who are you? Yo, Teddy, who are you? Refer to me as Michael or Michael. That's just weird, man. On so many levels. I mean, come on. Do I have to state the obvious right now? Teddy Bear 55, for people who didn't know, was very obsessed with a female YouTube creator around here, as well as myself. Now, this female YouTube creator around here just so happens to have this name. That's her husband's name. Now, again, we could go in way down the rabbit hole what that means. But I just think out of everybody, this is the name he picks. But then he can't be a troll or a sock account, because when he sees people he doesn't like, bang, he makes a beeline for them. That, and when Red Feather 1 is in the same chat, I tend to, if you guys don't know, these trolls always come in pairs. Always. There's not one without the other, because they're wimps.
Okay, Mikey. I like Mikey. I used to call one of my best buddies Mikey quite a bit, so I could call you Mikey.
I used to call my brother Mikey when he was a little one.
Yeah. If
Mikey likes it.
Yeah, it fixed Duck. Like I said, I don't know. I turned a bunch of things off. Maybe and it fixed the stream. I did a stream test while this was all going on, just to try to, and I'm dude, like, I have really good internet, because I know, like, I'm like, all right, I'll try to get good internet. I'm done with Melon streaming, just by the way. I'm sticking with OBS. I've had more success over here. And OBS, this is where the big boys and girls and everything in between go to stream. because you get more freedom, but then it's a lot more intricate. You have to know your stuff to use OBS and how everything works. But once you do, you feel kind of proud of yourself. And look, I could do stuff like this. I mean, come on, ain't that cool? I think that's pretty cool. I can put whatever I want there. But anyway, let's get back to the stream. But guys, listen, thank you for sticking out, even if it was choppy before. That also shows how awesome you are, guys. Green hearts for yourselves. What's up, Replay Crew? Replay Crew, you know that this is the best chat around because I've said it in the comments. But here, I'm done kissing your butts. But just thank you for always being there for me. I appreciate you guys a lot. Give me a reason to, make sure I at least get a stream in.
I feel like a real man when I'm kicking kids. I don't know, maybe. I feel like a real man when I'm kicking kids. I don't know, maybe. I feel like a real man when I'm kicking kids. I don't know, maybe. I feel like a real man when I'm kicking.
And you heard him. He only feels like a real man when he's kicking kids. All right, well, let's get back to this. Enough rambles. Enough rambling. But thank you so much, Duck.
My brother's a Mike, so
Michael.
Yeah.
One of my best friends in life was Michael, and I miss him. He probably pissed off at me because I didn't go to his wedding. He invited me. It was like around Halloween or whatever, and I was just in the bottle, and I didn't, I don't think he forgave me for that. So
now you're in the Shanny.
I'll need Shanny. She's cool. So do I. It reminds me of when my parents call me Mikey.
Dude, like Rev, you are so dumb. Like seriously, another one that reminds me of Nick Bravo. I'm just gonna take anything and run with it. Oh my God, everyone's sitting in the cocktail. Oh my God, this is what's happening in the Discord. What about the pizza set? Like, it's so weird. You would think people like this, Nick, Rev and Shanny, who've been on YouTube a long time, would take things for face value with a grain of salt because they know they've been lied to over and over again. But again, this is what makes them them.
Coral Island is a cool game. You should know that. Now, no one calls me that because I get no visitors here at Smith's Grove. Gotcha.
Man. Yo, Teddy's really laying it on thick. I get Smith's Grove. I'm outside. Like, okay, yeah, you're a creeper, Teddy. We get it. You're disgusting.
I feel bad for Michael.
You shouldn't.
For some reason, something just snapped in the boy.
Yeah. No, dude. I agree. Something happened. Something snapped. You know what happened? His parents went back to his dad's house and said, "Hey, we're moving in." And he said, "The F you're not," to his sister, and his sister's like, "No, little boy, you need to get a life, get a job, stop lying to people online, stop trying to rob churches." And you know what he did to his sister? And then his mom came over and, oh wait, I'm sorry, you guys are talking about Michael Myers. Oh, I thought you were talking about Teddy Bear. My bad.
Maybe it's just because his sister had glorious tits. I don't know, and it triggered him.
Ew, Rev. Okay. I don't get people like this and these weird common law, not really relationships that they could just, you know what? Like, there's some couples that if you say stuff like that, like your spouse, your boyfriend, girlfriend's gonna look at you and be like, "What? You just said the dude thought his daughter had, or his sister had nice boobs." Like, it's kind of weird, Rev. That's what made him stab her?
That's just undeniable in the movie if you see it, It's just there. I've seen that movie since I was 13.
Rev, just so you know, that woman would be like a grandma age to you, in this time. So just think about that when you're, having fun reminiscing about a movie, like, older than you.
What movie?
Probably younger. The first Halloween movie.
Oh.
And the sister's tits are right in the beginning of the movie.
I can't remember the first time I watched it. It's been my whole life, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
And me, I'm a girl, so I already knew how tits looked like.
Baby dad.
Yeah, I don't know, Shanny. They're not just supposed to like hang there with no elasticity and just be dragging on the ground, you know. Unless you were watching like National Geographic shows on TV. That's not how they're supposed to look.
I'm sorry. I'm hiding here under my bed from guards sneaking the tablet. But we're glad to have you, Michael Myers, you know, because Jesus, you're a human being. Christ.
Rev.
You're human.
No, he's not. Teddy's disgusting. It's just, come on. And you know what? Like, people like this, I'm telling you, that just make up things to make up, you know, the sock accounts. They want the dopamine hit, the recognition. Oh, I'm a new person. They get high off of that. But you see, again, how they mess up, because they're cows, but because they can't help themselves. They see someone in the chat that they don't like, because we called them out because they're stupid. They can't help but be like, hey, blah, 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 blah. And I'm like, whoa, there's only one idiot that talks like that. No, I just, I just know. Okay. Teddy, just saying you just know is not that's not a reason for me to be like, oh, my mistake. You're just another scumbag.
Michael, you're not some animal. You're a human being, and we support humans. You know?
How about sister beaters?
You're not anti-human around here.
Isn't it so weird? Guys that beat up his sister and his mom is okay with a guy that beat up his girlfriend's kids. You know, maybe that's why they get along, folks. You know, I think Teddy, aka Michael Myers, feels a kindred spirit in Rev, being like, I don't know what's wrong with these people. A boy needs to learn. He should be smacked around every so often, because Teddy never experienced what it's like to be in an abusive household, in my opinion. Hell, he likes the abuse.
This poltergeist throwing shit. I don't even care. Sorry, guys. I'm really apologize. It's pathetic. Okay. Here we go. That's cool.
I'm going to have some taco soup.
Are you? You're going to have tacos? That's cool. Classic movie Goonies. Well, that's way back. Jesus. First two movies are spot on. The rest is bullshit. I'm a human being just misunderstood. Even if I slice and dice, folks, it's nice to be accepted.
Ha! What about if you beat up sisters? Ha! Is it okay to beat up your sister, you scumbag piece of shit?
That was beautiful.
I mean,
I
you
agree. You know, like, monsters aren't inherently what they are, right? Michael Myers was made a monster by something. What drove him to stab his sister?
I don't know. What drove Teddy to smack his sister around and headbutt her? Because he's an MMA fighter? Because he thought, well, I don't need to get out of my dad's house. They should get out. I've been here trying to like make a fake GoFundMe for the roof that's leaking. And spoiler alert, folks, he didn't have no intentions of fixing that roof. Teddy bear I'm talking about. All that money was going to go into his wallet. Because that's what this guy does. Come on. He got in trouble for selling fake Royal Rumble tickets with his own friend and his friend's father, who was very close to, you know, getting to the end of his lifespan. Figured he'd have a bucket list, one last hurrah, and that piece of trash said, well, for an extra $400, I can get you another ticket right now. That's the person. To all those people that support that guy. Teddy Bear, Michael Myers, whatever you want to call him. That's the person. Always keep that in the back of your head. It wasn't random people. His friends for years. Could you do that, guys? Could you take a friend that you've known for years, knowing that their dad's on their deathbed, wants to do one last hurrah, and just steal $400 because you can? Because it's a vulnerable moment for them? It's almost as bad as asking, could you take an old lady and force her, because she has dementia, to give you the ownership of a house, and then when she passes away, sell it from under her family. And then get caught, and then bitch at your trolls for being caught. These cows. See, this is, they don't understand. Nick Bravo, Teddy Bear, Rev and Shanny, they don't understand. There's stuff, yeah, people move on and people get better, but if you never own up to it, and you never try to change your mind, or not your mind, change your life, make a conscious decision to change your life, understand why people don't like you, understand why these things are so messed up, you will never change. Corky, you'll never change. You say you're going to change. You just made that stupid video today. I might start putting your videos when you go crazy with Sabella drinking half naked. They're going on my archive channel now because those were great and he deleted them. And you know what? We need that for reference. But anyway, they don't understand why people don't like them. And that's what scares me. Because if they did and knew, okay, yeah, I went too far, then it could be a lot easier. Hey, done and done. But people like this, they'll never change because they don't think they did anything wrong. My opinion, of course. Like the stream, guys. Thank you.
No, that's crazy.
He was possessed.
That's what Loomis says.
He's a demon.
That's what Loomis is claiming. Would Shanny be open to chatting with me sometime? Chubby W, would you?
I don't know.
Who's Chubby W?
DM us.
Yeah, DM us.
DM us. I'll talk to you. I'm not a monster. Dr. Loomis said so. Is that true?
Oh, God. Shut up, Teddy.
He was born a bad seed.
He says you're a demon.
Didn't his dad beat him? Yeah, in the Rob Zombie one, it's clear.
I cannot watch that.
Yeah, it's very crazy.
It's too triggering.
Oh, God, shut up, Shanny, is it so triggering that you would throw you would throw, hold on. You would throw some Tostitos potato chips at your boyfriend's head because he's so pissed off that you can't watch that, and then have him go and beat up your son because he needs to get that anger out somewhere? Is it that triggering? I mean, I don't know. I'm just asking for a friend.
Michael's sister's like a goth girl in that one, man.
Jesus, she's a teenager, Jason.
Yeah, I know. No, I was appropriate age at that time to think that she was attractive.
Pedo.
At the time it came out.
Pedo.
See? Even Shanny, even big old Shanny
Huge bitch.
knows that they're being a little like, come on.
Pedo.
No, and Rev, that's not appropriate age. She was like in school still. These people, man, they're to me, they're all the same.
Is it the case in the original Michael Myers story from 78 or 70, whatever?
It's 78.
Jack Rance, I agree.
John Carpenter.
That Michael was beat by his dad. I don't think so. I don't think that's canon from the original.
No, that's not canon. They come home and they're like Michael, and he's like holding the knife in like a catatonic shock.
Mm-hmm.
I very much knew that movie. Probably.
Hi, Catherine. What's up? Sorry they didn't make Hannah Montana horror movies, Shanny. Oh, what?
Ew.
Hannah Montana horror movies.
I'm a little too old for Hannah Montana, though.
I think he had antisocial personality disorder, and his drunken dad didn't help from what I remember. I have a support guinea pig that comes by twice a week. That's good, Michael.
God.
I'm loving this, man. This is great.
It's not great, too. The guy that is pretending to be Michael Myers is literally sitting in a car somewhere in California, doesn't know where to go. And this is what he does with his time. Not trying to get a job, save up, get out, can't go back home. Can't go back home because I'm sure the police will know as soon as he's there and the cuffs will go on him. Yes, his things, unfortunately, where he is in his state, they can't go where they can just grab him. But you know what? Hopefully, if he ever gets to detain in California, if he ever gets arrested in California, they can at least detain him. Hopefully. Because, come on, man, 4 warrants? I didn't even know you could have more than 1 warrant, let alone 4.
Michael, who replaced Dr. Loomis because he passed away? You got to tell us about your new...
You fucking duck. Get the fuck away. I'm trying to get your fucking egg.
Loomis always had your best interest at heart, Michael. You know that, I think. Loomis just wanted to help your ass, and he's like, I just see pure evil in his eyes.
I don't even know if Rev's even kidding.
I have a support ferret named Grace Jones. That's great, Ouija lady. Yeah. My mom got me an emotional support trash can, so I stopped leaving trash in the sink when I cooked dinner. That's great. These are great comments.
What the fuck?
No one. I don't have any one visitor, and now I'm getting built up aggression again. I'm sorry, Michael. I'd come visit you, Mike. You know, we could just, like, I don't know if you know. Michael, do you know how to play Magic the Gathering? I have some Magic cards deck, so we can play Magic, and, you know, happy Friday to everyone. Hi, Cruella. What's up? Happy Friday. Yeah, that's great, you know.
You know what? I really wonder if Rev knew that was Teddy Bear he's talking to, if he'd be so nice to him. After he was like, you know, F you, I don't want to be involved in this stuff. You're making drama for me. Yeah, you're giving me stuff, but, like, it's pissing off somebody else. I don't want to deal with it. I'm just trying to get by. But, you know, to me, like, in my opinion, they're all scumbags. But I just think it's weird that he needs to pretend to be someone else to talk to Rev because he secretly likes Rev. You know, I'm sure where he comes from, this would be a normal guy to hang out with at the bar.
I'm just reading this chat. Hey, does anybody know Pete's? You know, Chantal's Pete's. How is Pete's doing? I've been wondering about him.
I've been wondering about Pete's, too.
I hope he's okay, you know, and Tragic came up in my mind. And Shanny's like, oh, my God, you're fucking jealousy of Tragic. I'm like, no, that's not what it is at all. He's just on my mind.
You're jealous, not jealousy.
And I always take that as a sign to pray for the person. You're having a good evening, you too. I Googled about Michael Myers. It says Jamie Lloyd is kidnapped by a covert cult who cursed Michael Myers via the runic symbol of Thorn, which compels him to kill and also affords him immortality. Wow, that's wild.
No!
That's the canon?
God, I hate to do this, folks, but you know me. You know where I come from, trauma and stuff. Horror fanatic. The Thorn trilogy, as they say, that's the first Paul Rudd movie ever, was 4, 5, and 6, also with Jamie Lloyd, who I've met before at the cons. She's kind of, hate to say it, she's kind of skanky. But anyway, it has nothing to do with her. The Thorn trilogy. It turned out like it was like a scary thing to like a group of people, like Satanists that were worshiping the power of the Thorn, and Michael Myers had a tattoo on him. But after episode 6, that Thorn trilogy was done, so it's technically not canon. I like the Thorn trilogy. I like the whole thing, but you know, I'm just saying. To a lot of people, the Michael Myers stuff ain't even canon as well. I would say the first 2 Halloweens are the most canon.
That's a crazy story. Michael has another comment here. I went on a nature walk today. I took the psychopath. That's great.
Oh, hey, Black Onion.
Mike Myers also has a sense of humor, folks. I love this.
Oh, yeah, he does.
My parents meet on Friday the 13th. I know that's not Myers, but still horror related. That's true. That's great. They meet on Friday the 15th. I love that. That Thorn is nonsense. There you go. See, that's straight from the man here. We're talking to Mike Myers tonight.
Dude, you know what the thing is? This is the thing. If he was doing it for his channel, then I'd be like, all right, you got him. But he hasn't made streams. I mean, he probably, if he hears this, he'll probably do that. Like, oh, me trolling Team Rev. But he doesn't do that, remember? And this ain't the only channel he's been going on as this. No, I truly, in my opinion, Teddy Bear is trying to get friends. And think about this, guys. Think about his mentality. Think about oh my God, Freud would have a field day with this guy. But really, think about the psychological damage in Teddy Bear's brain, where he needs to pretend to be a serial killer besides his uncle. Because if you didn't know, by the way, Josh's name, Teddy Bear, do you know where that comes from? Would you believe me if I told you it comes from a serial killer? And again, it's on my channel. But yeah, I swear to God, because guess whose name is Teddy that he knows? Not Teddy Bear, but his birth name is Teddy. Teddy Bear's uncle, his name is Teddy. This dude is in jail right now for murdering somebody at his own pawn shop. Guy went real quick. If you don't know, went into the went in Christmas Eve, had a bunch of diamonds he needed to sell. They shot him and left the body there for days, and then rolled him up in the carpet, put him in a truck, and left. And Teddy Bear 55's brain trust of an uncle went to the bar and laughed about it. And apparently there was a nephew involved, so I don't know what nephew, but I know that Teddy Bear's a nephew. But, again, that's speculation. That's, allegedly. All I can say is I have my opinions, but it's just interesting. I find it interesting that you would go from online one serial killer to another. And yeah, sure, his uncle is not a serial killer. He didn't kill people in a series, but we don't know that. Because, come on. You don't just kill somebody and that's your first time. And even Teddy Bear or his family, to know about it for days, all they saw was the diamonds. It's just messed up. It's just as bad as stealing from churches and trying to sell book bags or selling fake Royal Rumble tickets. To me, yeah, you're not killing people, but you're robbing and stealing. And it's like you only care about the money. It's just another lolcow trait, though, if you ask me. But let's get back to Rev.
Okay, the Bible stuff can wait for a little bit here because this is phenomenal.
Wow, you're putting.
I know, Jack Rance.
Freaking Mike Myers.
That's really insulting, actually. I was having some fun before I got into it, but I mean, do you want me off anyway? Is that what you want to be?
His killer uncle. It's true.
I'm not saying that.
You sure? I don't want to make you uncomfortable. I don't want, I love making you happy.
You know what? Danielle? Maybe that's why he likes the Thorn trilogy so much, because in that film, Jamie Lloyd had a killer uncle, and that was Michael Myers. Like it's so weird. The dots I could connect with having this crazy guy who already was posing as a murderer is posing as another murderer. But from a real murderer to a fictional murderer. But just saying, it's just interesting to think about.
You happy?
Oh, it's getting late and I'm kind of tired. There's that.
Oh, yeah, doing nothing all day, right? You lazy ass.
Do what you want, honey.
There's people that got married on Friday the 13th. Lots of abyss, forever joy. My husband just lost his job. We could use some prayers. You got that? Yeah, amen. Yeah. For Cruella's husband, yeah, absolutely. We pray in Jesus' name that's rectified immediately. Immediately. Done. Can Shanny wave to me as I wave to her? It's Michael.
You want to wait? Why? Why? Dude, what is this? I'm telling you, Teddy's like one of those people that gets off on people doing things. He's a very simple little boy.
It's like Jamie Lee Curtis waving, Be praying for y'all. Yeah, we all got. Look, we could have this like a Rev and Shanny prayer chain place.
Okay.
Use our posts for prayer chain shit, and pray for each other.
I'm sorry. Hopefully the meds will start, or my vitamin infusions will kick in, and I'll start getting energy again.
You'll start feeling better.
Yeah.
For some reason, we have a tendency to attract people that like to stalk people like Aaron Carter.
Wow, that's funny. I mean, you guys definitely have a tendency to have people that stalkers. I mean, look who you're talking to in chat.
Isn't that weird?
Yeah.
It's very weird.
That's strange to me. My mom always kind of celebrates Friday the 13th because that's when her and my dad met. And I mean, what she likes him, LOL. Did they meet like at a date to see the movie? That'd be awesome. I hope you guys get feeling better, Shanny.
Thank you.
Thank you, Cruella.
I need that.
I'm gonna start posting vids on Sunday when my new mask and jumpsuit get here. That's awesome, Mike. See, that's Mikey. That's the way to do it. Mikey, this is great. You got to make videos. All right, get a following quick. I always take the opportunity to tell females, like if you can build an audience on TikTok, mainly TikTok, because Instagram, I don't know how well they do the money thing. I don't know. But I always say, you just like dance to your favorite song for a minute.
Rev, just so you know, Michael can't have a channel because he has a channel already. People will know who he is. He already screwed up and showed his ass again. So, yeah, that's slim to none.
And you'll get a following of 2 million people in a couple months. You're a millionaire. You have financial freedom like almost immediately.
Yeah, he wouldn't have to kill chickens and then live with old ladies.
Want to work at a convenient, right? Boom. You're done. You got all the money you could ever want. You could pursue whatever the fuck you want. You can do anything you want. I pray my puppy doesn't use a bathroom on the floor again, miss the pad again. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, Catherine. But we're going to start talking about Bible stuff. And I don't know. You need to know that the Bible's real, and the problem with the church is that it's been far too judgmental, and it's been far too exclusive and not inclusive, and has pushed a lot of people away from it. And what you have to understand is that there's no fundamental in Christianity other than the teachings of Jesus Christ, which is to love God and love every person. If you agree with those two things, then you're in the kingdom of God already. And it's time to understand that who Christ is and who Christ was. Who was the Messiah? Okay? The anointed, the Savior to humanity, the anointed one. That's who he is. And I say is because he exists now. Okay? He always existed, actually, and that's a big secret. And, you know, he was the voice that said, let there be light. Like, that's what's said in the beginning, that the creation was made by incantation. And if you look into Kabbalah, that's all that stuff. I just read a book, Rusty Bed Springs by I.P. Knightley. I love it. That's a great book.
Oh, God. Okay, damn. Rev, come on. And did he give you money or something? Like, you don't have to kiss his ass so much. Oh, my God. I.P. Knightley. You should say, hey, Michael, how does it feel like sleeping in your car for the past 2 months, you loser?
Not stream. Sorry, I'm dyslexic. I am a little bit too. What was your old prophecy channel like?
Oh, he sleeps in that. That's his pajamas.
Stuff out there on Archives channel. Because I've heard that Gary told me that there's a channel that has like all my old stuff. I do not care enough to look through any of that shit because it's all hate mostly. But they're out there apparently somewhere. Look up Revelation News Archive, and you might be able to find them. Wow, Rev, your voice sounds deeper than normal. Must be a glitch. No, it's not a glitch. My voice is getting lower. Probably mostly due to smoking these cigars. It's nice to see a fellow Christian. Same here, Corolla.
Yeah. You know, it's like he smokes that nasty stuff because it's cheap. It doesn't care what it's doing to his body. That's why I think it's always funny when he's like, "Oh, we need to eat healthy stuff." Like, dude, you're sitting there smoking those nasty ass cigars, and why you know, you should just continue eating ramen.
I was like a big YouTube channel for prophecy because none of the big guys were on there. They came later, like Steve Quayle and them. I was one of the bigger guys for a while in prophecy. Everybody knew me. Like the big guys, all of them knew me. When there was a highlight reel of all the prophecy people back in like 2014, 2013, I was in there. I was pretty much one of the biggest guys out there. When I came into the G Plus community, I was like a god, you know, because I had like 5,000 or 6,000, 7,000, whatever it was, subs at the time. And everybody on G Plus was like 20 subs and 15 subs and 5 subs. So people were like, wow, you got friggin' like 7,000 subs? That's crazy.
Yeah, what happened to that? Oh, that's right. This big woman right next to you made you get rid of it because she was jealous. Rev, why don't you tell them about how Shanny kept on bothering you once you said over there in G Plus that your mom passed away and left you like, you know, $750,000 and 2 houses and a bunch of stocks and bonds, you know, and then you told her to concentrate on her 2 kids because that's the important thing. Yeah, he actually said this, and that you were a drunken mess. Remember that? I wish you would just bring that up. I mean, yes, it's the past, but you know, if you're gonna talk about this stuff, you should actually talk about it and not leave out the good details of that.
Shanny, you have an Irish name. Would you come to Ireland?
Yes.
She was Siobhan. Jason, why did you delete your channel? I could tell you why. If you say his name, Freddie will come. Say it 3 times. We're not. See, Mikey, I'd rather talk to you. You know, not Freddie is a P word.
Dude, if Teddy's Michael, I'm just gonna say, who would you think Freddie is? You know, just, you know, I guess say, you know, you guys can think amongst yourselves.
Have a good night, guys. Gonna go watch a hockey game. Have fun, Los Angeles. God bless you. We love you. I want to break the misconceptions about Jesus.
What?
Well, that's very rude. Oh, sorry, Kruger. Kruger entered the. We got Freddie in the fucking chat now with Myers. All right, this is great, man. This is a great stream.
And like I just said, these trolls always come in twos. For people who don't know, and you ever see a troll, look around. There are another ones not far behind because they're always sitting there because they got no watching each other's back because they have no life. Instead of Freddie being like, hey, Michael, how about you stop sleeping in a car and get a friggin' job? Or better yet, go back to Missouri, face those warrants and then move on with your life like a normal 30-something-year-old. You child.
I was definitely supposed to do this. So I apologize, Freddie, but the truth is, why are you killing kids? He was wrongly accused. That's why he was what he is. Kruger was falsely accused. Please tell me why you deleted your channel, please. I'll let you know. Freddie's just misunderstood as well. Okay, that's fine.
I love that. I love that Michael's saying other serial killers are misunderstood. They're all misunderstood. Royal Rumble tickets? What are you talking about? Selling fake book bags to allegedly go to a church that was actually going in my pocket? What are you talking about? Killing some lady's chickens? What are you talking about? Sleeping by a train? What are you talking about? I ain't by a train. Yo, you guys are by a train. I don't even know what you're talking about. I don't see no train. I don't hear no train. I think I just got a bunch of crazy people in the chat.
That Kruger didn't actually, whatever. Okay.
That neck.
So we're going back to his 2019 at the time. Alex Jones defamation.
Yo, seriously, Mousy, we need to make some sort of bingo cards for Rev. Like, if his neck does that thing to the left, that's a point. If it does something to the right, that's a point. But guys, let me know in the comments if you'd be interested in playing some sort of bingo. You can get the cards through our Discord, and yeah, we'll have some bingo fun with these cows.
Sandy Hook. Depositions. That time. Me and InfoWars were basically conjoined at the hip, nearly. And when Alex, his shit started getting banned everywhere, the CIA censorship apocalypse of InfoWars, where they were banned off of Apple iStore, the store for Apple. They were banned from revenue of Google, and they were banned from YouTube completely, InfoWars. My channel had so much red on it. A lot of stuff would have had to come down. I was probably...
And for people who don't know, Rev had weapons, and his friend called the police on him to get a 5150 because he shouldn't have had those weapons. He was going on to platforms and talking about doing things to the sitting president and other members of the cabinet. So obviously things had to happen, and police did show up. And possibly the FBI, but not for reasons that he's saying, because he made direct threats against these people. That's why he's not allowed to have a weapon in his house. That's why G-Man said he left an old rifle in the house that G-Man had. G-Man just brought it to the police station. It was probably the best idea. But that's why he did that, because he's legally not allowed. Because, Rev's,
probably going to lose it anyway, because I was very closely associated with InfoWars, and I did that deliberately because I wanted the same audience. See ya, Catherine. God bless you. Just like Freddie, wrong place, wrong time. There you go. Maybe.
Maybe.
There would have had to be a lot of big changes to my channel to keep it, and I felt like it was at an end. My life, I was in a very weird place at that point. Because
what do you call now?
For wet brain. And I was also having open hallucinations, auditory and visual hallucinations. And I was in a very crazy mind state. I took my fucking septum piercing out because I thought it was like the government could, Like...
No, what? Please tell me. In intimate detail. Yo, Rev, I bet you think Shanny and Shanny coming with her 2 kids was a big hallucination.
The government was beaming dreams into my head, and like I'm serious.
Wow.
I know.
I was
there.
I had a really horrible dream, and I don't know if
she was there whispering into his ear, "The government's coming. Give Shady for Christ all your money and control of your stocks."
Because I don't know.
And sell that house to G-Man for $1. So when I leave you, I have a place to stay.
I don't know. There was a futon. In the room, and this was at Glenwood when we first got at Glenwood, and it was an empty room other than the fucking futon and like a side table maybe. And I remember like having a dream of like having a woman rape me in the room.
What?
And it was very vivid and real. and I woke up and you weren't there. I don't know where the hell you were. You were shopping, I think, maybe at Target.
What?
But you left me in the apartment. I was like, what the fuck is happening?
Dude, maybe that was like a sign, like you were being, raped by this woman. Not physically, but mentally. Through like making you do things, making you spend all the money. And Rev, in my opinion, I think maybe it would have been okay if you weren't drinking so much and everything. But since she did this to you and put all this responsibility on you, you snapped and you attacked those boys. But still, you're a piece of crap for doing it. But I'm trying to understand why. My biggest explanation for that would be that she put too much responsibility on someone who's never had a job or any responsibility. Hell, you never were with a woman. I mean, you made it younger than Nick Bravo at least, but still, it was way too much for someone who's never even taken care of an animal, let alone children. And you snapped. You should have went to the hospital for your alcoholism. Probably wouldn't be so bad. They probably could have calmed you down, tapered you down with Librium, and you would have been fine. But just going from that to nothing, and here's some marijuana, dude, there was streams for weeks. You were just staring at the wall. That's not normal, Rev. You got some neurological things going on, for sure.
It was a really strange time that.
Like the stream, folks.
It was mental health related too. What's wet brain, if you don't mind? It's when you've drank so much alcohol that your brain becomes dependent on it, and then you have to go through withdrawal symptoms of not having it. Wet brain is wicked. Yeah, it is bad, Michael. The doctors couldn't help you with the wet brain.
Yeah, look at the gloves.
Sorry. No, Shanny did a great job. She did his best. I got off alcohol, and that was very healthy to get out of that because it was going to give me a heart attack if I kept drinking the way I was drinking. I was drinking a big Captain Morgan 100 proof a day, pretty much.
Oh, okay. I didn't know what he was drinking, so that's not whiskey, that's rum, but still 100 proof. Whereas I think the other is 70%.
Isn't a cure for wet brain? That's correct. I'm slower mentally. I am, but I can function and I can be funny and shit. So I want to make money on here.
Yes, we know. We know.
I deal with stuff, but it's not so bad that I can't function.
Dude, you can't function while you just almost like burnt your hands and everything. Yo, I think the gloves are there, so when he has to wipe her butt, he doesn't get any on his hands.
And my bipolar, the government said, fuck you, you can function, go work. I'm glad she took such good care of you. Yeah, she did. People like to try and criticize her for shit, and they don't know a fucking thing. Good for you, Rev. Are you sober still? Yeah, completely. Yeah. That sounds awful. God bless you for overcoming alcohol.
Well, not completely.
You seem like a cool dude to me. Thanks, Freddie. Me? Well, no, I won't slander you anymore, Freddie,
Yeah, he's just a child abuser trying to make his way into the world.
Robert Englund is incredible, man. Jason, you quit alcohol cold turkey. That's super dangerous. All I know is I'm sure. As you know, I'm sure. Yeah.
That's true, Danielle. He did. She did.
I had medical attention. They said just keep the, what was it, B vitamins up? Niacin. Congrats on the sobriety. Yeah, I'm cool. I switched to coffee and weed, and I'm all right. People don't know if they ain't there.
Dude, I'm telling you, that it didn't... You have neurological problems, and if Shanny was any type of good person or even a friend to you, she would tell you to go to the doctor, because those little neck things, it's just very, like, I used to think you were just playing around and not seriously doing it, but now it's like you can't even help it. That's not normal. You have neurological damage, and maybe, who knows, maybe with proper medication that could be fixed. But the fact that you're just going to let it go because you don't have time, it's going to get worse and worse, in my opinion.
I had a nightmare that a priest and a nun brought me to my sister in my house, knocking on the door. They said, let us in. We need to break her neck and freeze her. I yelled, not my house. Sorry, Ouija lady. That's terrifying. I won't mention alcohol anymore. I didn't know it was such a problem. No, it's fine. You do. No, I'm not a fan. I'm fine with booze. It's no problem.
You see? Yo, come on. She talks about booze. Look what happens. The body and the brain don't forget. You could say you're done, but to me, Rev's like a dry drunk. Look at it. Look what happens. Alcohol. You just say alcohol. It's like my dad told me he knew a guy that I shouldn't even say this, but he said he knew a guy when he used to work at a high-end job and back in the 80s, and everybody was like doing cocaine and stuff. And if you would just take aluminum foil and just crinkle it near this dude, he would have to run to the bathroom, take a crap. Because the brain doesn't forget. That's all I'm trying to. That's my point there with that. But look,
that's fine. You do no. I'm not a fan. I'm fine with.
Look, see, he read it. It
No
left, right? He can't help it.
I used to have a serious draw to have it every day, and that's completely gone. That's been completely gone for a long time.
It's not completely gone, Rev. I can
I'm
see
glad you
it.
survived. I'm glad you're sober. Thank you. Neocat goddess. It's a blessing to be sober. It is. I'd rather drink coffee. I like coffee a lot. You know?
Yeah, Danielle, there used to be these pills, not pills, over-the-counter medicine, cough syrup. It's called Delsum. People used to take for stuff like that besides the niacin, because the Delsum slows down your nervous system to help with your coughs. But it, slows things down so you feel, not so overwhelmed and not, so anxious if you're getting tremendous anxiety.
Sorry about the nightmares. That might have been me. My bad. Maybe.
Oh God,
I
people
think I'm
don't
gonna
care.
save the Bible stuff for probably tomorrow.
Good. I don't have time.
I had a really fun chatting with you tonight, and this was nice. I wanted to do my diamond paint, but I'm starting to get a migraine. I'm sorry, Freddie. Remember that you told me. Just the tip.
Okay.
All right, you guys are funny, and this was a fun stream. I'll see you tomorrow, probably whatever time. I'll see you tomorrow. God bless you guys. We love you.